Hey, it's Soozie here, out and about for Rockdown TV with Miss Chrissy, and I'm here up at the Ivy in Olinda, and I've found this bloke next to me, him with the golden tonsils. Hello, Pealing.
How are you, Miss Pinder?
I'm Miss Pinder. I'm bright and fit. And yourself?
Good to see you up here. I'm good, yeah.
Nice gig?
It was a pretty good gig, yeah. It was a good turnout, and I think everybody left reasonably happy.
I think indeed. Some new songs too?
A few new songs. Yeah, a couple of them need a bit of work, but that's the nature of the beast. Sometimes new songs take a little while to, click.
To click? So you've had a few bands over the years, haven't you? I was reading about you. Like, you started off with a band called Flight. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's probably my first band, yeah. And that led to another band called Nantucket. Then Flash, which was actually Stars, we changed the name to Stars after using Flash for a little while. I mean, it's a long time ago, it's all a bit hazy, but that's about right.
It's about right. So,
excuse my speaking voice, but I've just done 3 hours of singing, so
it's a bit croaky.
A bit croaky.
So tell our listeners about the day you got up to sing, the first time you got to sing.
Oh, really?
All those years ago, when you were a lad.
I used to go to this house in Adelaide, in Seacliff, in fact. And they had a big front yard, and they used to get local musicians to play on, Saturday, Sunday afternoons. And I used to go a fair bit, have a few drinks, and watch the bands play. And one of the guys in the band said, "Does anybody know the words to All Right Now?" And I said to my mate sitting next to me, "I do." And he stood up and pointed at me and said, "He does." And the band heard that and said, "Well, get up and sing it." And I did. And with my back to the audience. And they thought it was good enough to ask me to join their band. Yeah.
How old were you?
Look, it would have been around, would have been the early 70s, so I was probably about 16, 17, something like that.
So were you at school then, or were you working?
No, I was out of school by then.
Out of school? Bit of a rebel?
Bit of a rebel.
Didn't want to be in school?
I probably had a job at that time. I was probably working at a timber yard.
Timber yard? Okay. So it was Flash that turned into Stars? How'd that come about? How did Big Birdles come along and say, "You're pretty cool, I'm going to take you to Melbourne"? How'd that happen?
Stars used to work at a venue called Countdown in Hindley Street in Adelaide. And we got to sort of work with a lot of the, interstate bands at this particular venue. We'd open up and it was their night basically. But we, more than a few times, supported the Little River Band, and they took a bit of a shine to us, especially Beeb, who spoke to Michael Gadinsky and recommended us as a new act for him to sign, and he decided to do it after seeing us.
So you did the big move to Melbourne from Adelaide, being an Adelaide boy?
Yeah, well, you really had to move. You had to move east basically to survive in the music business, because you couldn't really do it from Adelaide if you wanted to do it professionally. Because Melbourne's basically always has been the home of rock and roll in Australia, and it was back then as well.
So you released your first single how soon after that?
Pretty quickly. The process happened pretty quickly after the signing. We had a song called "Quick on the Draw," which they were keen to release as our first single. Probably rightly so. It was probably the catchiest thing we had. And it also went with our image at the time, which was the cowboy thing.
Which you don't warm to nowadays, do you?
Not really. I mean, we sort of got talked into it by our management at the time. Who said, "You got to have a gimmick. If you want to move over there, you got to have a gimmick to stand out from the rest." And he was probably right, but we were a bit more serious about our music than just sort of flash in the pan.
Pardon the pun?
Sort of, yeah.
Flash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dressing up in outfits and yeah. So we were a bit more serious than dressing as cowboys.
So Andy wasn't part of the band then, was he?
Not at
He
that
joined
time,
after
no.
that?
Yeah, but we all knew about him. When Stars first started up, we were a four-piece, guitar, bass, drums and myself. And Andy was in a band with Mal Eastick. And well, actually he went on a sort of an overseas sojourn, while Stars started happening. But after we had our first hit, which was Quick on the Draw, we realised we needed more songs, and probably Mal and I weren't well enough equipped to, get an album's worth of good songs. So we knew Andy had come back from his overseas trip, and we asked him if he was interested in joining the band as rhythm player, plus bringing along some of his songs, which we knew that he wrote, and he was keen to do that. And when he joined the band, it sort of matured pretty quickly, because his songs were a bit more serious than things like Quick on the Draw.
So the next single was?
After Quick on the Draw, well, we were still a four-piece at the time, so it was Winning Hand.
Winning Hand, yep.
And after that, Andy joined the band, which produced Paradise and all the singles that came off that, Mighty Rock and Look After Yourself.
Which one was your biggest selling single?
Biggest selling was probably Look After Yourself, I think.
Yeah. Where was that film clip filmed?
Oh.
With the horses? I've always wondered. That.
Right, yeah, that was...
Where was that? Was that Victoria?
No, it was New South Wales country, actually. Yeah.
Beautiful place.
Yeah, I really only vaguely remember doing it. I knew we had to do it quickly and catch the sunset that was happening in the...
How old were you then? Maybe 20 or something?
Yeah, about that.
About 20. Just a young'un. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So a couple of albums later, and Andy got crook, and that came as a surprise to everyone. He was fairly unwell early.
Yeah, well, he was taking some time off towards the end of Stars, so we, used to fill in guitar player. Yeah, we knew something was wrong. He really didn't want too many people to know about it, so he really only confided in Mal. He and Mal were, pretty close, and we really only found out about it, close to him passing away. So,
It must have been a hard time for everybody, because he was only 25, wasn't he, when he passed away?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it all happened so quickly, So, him passing away, Stars breaking up, and the Energy Open World concert, it all happened, in the space of 12 months.
Okay. So after that, you went on to be Mick Pealing and the Ideals. Was that it?
Oh, there might have been something else before then. I can't remember exactly. I know that we worked at a place called Bananas in St Kilda.
Happen to know Bananas.
Yeah, for a time.
Didn't you go there like 7 nights a week sometimes?
I used to live around the corner, so it was my drinking hole,
Your walking distance? Okay. Nothing you want to tell us about Bananas, is there?
Nothing that comes to mind, no.
No? Okay. So the Ideals, you didn't really record anything with that band?
No.
No?
No. The Ideals went through a whole lot of different members, and a whole lot of different styles. It was just pretty much me just paying the rent and experimenting with different styles and stuff, seeing what I wanted to do next, basically.
But you did back Renee Gayer on a single, didn't you?
No, we didn't actually play on the record. We did a tour with Renee to promote that record. It was a record called Hot Minutes.
Hot Minutes?
Yeah.
Would have been hot minutes of fun on that tour, huh?
It was good fun, yeah.
Yeah. And you supported Joe Cocker?
Among many others.
Among many. And the Beach Boys?
Beach Boys.
Linda Ronstadt?
Yeah.
How was that?
Linda Ronstadt. Never got to meet her, but we made pretty good friends with her band. In fact, they came along and we did the Linda Ronstadt show, I think, at the MCG, and we had another gig that night at the infamous Bombay Rock, and her band came along, got up and played with us at that show, later on the night, which was great fun.
You've had a really interesting and long career. Do you think because you've got your own business with your partner and you can be selective, do you think that that's helped a lot with you being able to just enjoy your music?
Oh, absolutely. You know, it's it takes the, you know, having your own business, I suppose, and earning money elsewhere apart from music enables you to sort of be a bit more choosy, I guess, with the gigs you do, and probably more quality than you know, having to play places, you know.
Just for the hell of it, yeah.
Well, to live, basically.
Yeah. So recently, you've been doing the songs of Andy Durant with the fabulous Prairie Oysters. How's the first time doing Andy's songs? How was that for you?
You know, it was great. I sort of, I kind of resisted it for quite a while, and I don't know, just for some reason, all the planets lined up, and I thought it was the right time to do it. You know, we're not getting any younger or anything. So.
Speak for yourself. And the Prairies have nailed it, haven't they?
Yeah, I saw them by accident at a gig, and I thought, I thought to myself, you know what, this band, they're a country rock band. It's the same lineup as Stars, and they're a band. You know, I wouldn't have to sort of go looking for musicians and hope that they will be available at all times. This is a band. They've committed to doing the show, and I know that they'll be available when I want them to be. You know,
and it's worked
to a certain point.
But they've been fantastic.
Yeah.
And all the gigs have sold out.
Yeah.
Which is just testimony to how good it is.
There's a lot of fans of the music, and I'm glad I finally decided to do it. You know.
So are we. But my favourite band that you're in happens to be Raw Brit.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to tell us about Raw Brit and what's going on with them?
Well, Raw Brit is a it's basically a tribute band to English hard rock, and we don't do it note for note. We sort of we put our own sort of character to it, but it's basically Led Zeppelin songs, Free songs, Bad Company. It's just all songs from the band's youth, basically, mainly Bob Spencer and myself, who was in the band, of course. Bob Spencer from the Angels and Skyhooks and Finch, and
he was a fabulous guitarist,
fabulous guitar player, and he understands how that music works. And we've got a great rhythm section. Peter Maslin from Bill Crash Opera on the drums, and Jason Borher on the bass. From who doesn't he work with? You know,
everyone. Glenn Shorrock, saw him at the Palais.
Yeah, Black Sorrows, Russell Morris. The list goes on. Hardest working man in showbiz.
Love you, Jace. We love you. Got to get a plug for him.
Yeah.
So, what are you listening to at the moment? Because you do me, of course. It's about time you listen. I tell you, never listened. So we do Rockdown Radio together. I mean, you have a Rockdown Radio show and I do.
Yep.
And you come up with some great new music. So who are you listening to at the moment?
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. You put me right on the spot here. I really like, I mean, it's not really that new, it's from last year, but I really like Mia Dyson's record. You know, she's,
Pistol?
Yeah, and When the Moment Comes, the album's called The Moment. It's just great stuff. And locally, who else?
You can't think, can you?
You put me right on the
What
spot.
inspired you when you were growing up? Because I know I read that you come from a musical family. You've got a brother who plays.
I do, yeah. He's a musician. He's a multi-instrumentalist.
So why don't we see him? And why don't you have him doing some gigs with you or something, just for a bit of fun?
Yeah, it would be fun.
Yeah.
He lives in Adelaide. We don't see that much of each other these days. I'm just waving at someone out there.
Yeah, just, it's just in the middle of an interview, but don't mind us. We're not that important.
Yeah, but we don't have similar tastes for start off. He's in a different kind of music than what I'm into. So maybe it would work. Who knows? But He's probably more into sort of avant-garde kind of stuff than what I am.
So do you want to give your radio show a plug while you're here?
Absolutely. Rock Down Radio with Mick Pealing every Friday morning, 7 till 9 in the AM. 96.5 Inner FM.
So they can stream live.
And you can stream live on www.innerfm.org.au.
Yes. Thank you.
It's not a bad show.
It's not bad. I listen sometimes. When I'm going to work, I'll listen. Otherwise, I sleep in until about 8:30. But it's all right. So much.
Absolute pleasure.
See you next time.
See you soon, Mark.